What's up, people? I wanted to talk about something kind of important. When you go to college in Florida and you're studying hospitality, you're going to have to do an internship. And this concept can be quite difficult as it can be hard to find one. So I wanted to let you know that if you decide you're going to study hospitality and you're going to have to do the internship, you're going to have to apply as much as possible, because I've had some experiences where I applied to like 3 companies over the course of a week and none of them has gotten back to me. Therefore, it's important to apply to even 10 per week, or if you can have the time, you could apply to 20 per week, because sometimes things don't work out. And another tip I have regarding internships is that you kind of got to give companies a nudge sometimes, because they might forget that you have their application. So you got to reach out to the recruiters saying, I'm excited for this position, I applied for this, and that's something you're going to have to do as well. So if you're going to apply to as many as possible, like 10 per week, I would give 8 of those companies a little nudge after you have applied to them. I've had some difficulties finding internships because I had used my school account, which is something that you have when you go to college, your email at whatever.edu, to communicate with recruiters, which is not the greatest idea. So I learned from the career people at my school, for example, that you're gonna have to use your personal email more often and get used to checking that. And that's where a lot of recruiters will get in touch with you. So I kind of learned that the hard way, and it's starting to make changes in my life as I'm starting to get some jobs, but not really internships though. Well, that wraps up my short little tip for the day if you decide to study in the Sunshine State, but specifically with a hospitality degree. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Like and subscribe.